start this scene out, the gang is all together. Huge explosion. Dust storm. Everybody decides to head back to Mossville to check on what that was.
Sorry, what is Mossville?
The town that Mosswort was the sheriff of?
That's right.
Yeah.
You got it.
That took a second to calibrate in my head.
John elects to stay behind and watch the Ox or the tavern the Ox is in to make sure he doesn't leave. Everybody else gets on to Hella's
Sand drifter.
Sand drifter. That's what it is. Sand drifter.
Sand drifter.
Sand drifter.
To go back to Mossville. You are. What is John doing in town here?
Giggling. Cackling amongst himself. John, I think, first and foremost, is going to look around and actually do what he said he's going to do and stand by the tavern. And I think John's going to, he's going to go get himself a sandwich. PB&J.
Okay.
He's gonna whip it out. His PB&J. His PB&J. His PB&J. He's gonna whip out the PB&J. Nothing else.
Whipping out his PB.
No.
I think John is genuinely going to go. John is going to go into the tavern and ask if they can make him a PB&J.
Sure, kid.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. 2 gold pieces.
Here you
Damn, that's a lot.
It's rare. Where are you getting jelly from?
Anything for a PB&J in this heat.
All right. Here you go, kid. Plops down the sandwich.
Could I have? Could I have a glass of milk?
No.
All right, it's 30 silver.
All right.
Yeah, he gives you back. You give him a gold. He gives you back 70 silver pieces.
Hold her.
All right, you got your milk and your PB&J. What are you doing now?
He's gonna take it outside and continue to sit outside the tavern, but he's gonna sit crisscross applesauce, eat his little snack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're sitting there, crisscross applesauce on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, eating your PB&J. I guess there's nowhere to sit because the town is kind of leveled. So you are sitting there eating PB&J, and there's like rubble and stuff all over the place. And you see ants on the ground. Like a lot of them.
John's gonna like start swiping them away and like holding his sandwich up.
They're the ants start circling around your feet and creating kind of like a circle around your feet and like a line leading in a direction.
What? Are you leading me? Where? What is this? And he's gonna start like getting up and like walking towards them a little bit, but like apprehensively. He's not really sure what's happening.
You follow the ants along this line apprehensively, and as you turn a corner, there is a big circle on the ground that's been like dug out of the dust, like on the ground, in some wild shapes. Do you want to do an Arcana or anything like that, or?
Let me see if he has any. He's a negative
Sorry,
1 in
I'm
Arcana,
wrong.
so probably not.
Where's my fucking dice at?
Oh right.
I think it's not any discernible shape. It's just like
It's
weird.
a bunch of like triangles and squares like interlocked. And the circle seems to be just big enough for John to be able to stand in.
John's gonna look down at the ants and be like, "What do you want me to do?
And
What is this?"
They form the shape of an arrow pointing towards the circle.
John takes the last few bites of his peanut butter and jelly, and very hesitantly steps into the circle.
All right. Yeah, you step into this circle, and as you plant your second foot in this circle, you shrink at like a rapid pace until you are face to face with like a group of ants.
That's John.
Beautiful, wonderful. I love it.
Just a girlish scream.
We have.
Press the button.
It's okay.
Okay.
We've summoned you here to help us in our war.
Me? Why me? Why? Why a war? You're ants. Why am I small?
We needed the power of a god on our side, and
a god? I am no god.
I don't know if you noticed, but you were massive before.
Everybody is massive. You're ants.
Yeah, there's a lot of gods walking around. We just needed one of you guys down here to help us out with our war.
What is this war? What are you talking about?
Well, listen. About 200 ants that way. There's a cracker that somebody's dropped. And right now, our entire nest could be at jeopardy if we don't get that cracker. We need your help to gather those resources, bring them back to the queen, and then we will have our mages return you to your regular size.
If I help you get this cracker to your nest, then you will make me normal again.
Correct. Now, here's the issue. 200 more ants, even further that way, is another nest of ants. They are equal distance to our nest, to the cracker, as our nest is. So we each have equal claim, as they have also put their pheromones on the cracker. That's the problem. So we're losing ants left and right. I mean, it's a 1-to-1 ant battle out there, and we needed all the help we could get. We figured, big guy, lots of power. We bring you along. You help us out. Or, and this was genius on our end. If you don't help us, we could just eat you.
What? No. So
we don't want to. Let's make that very clear. We don't want to. I have the feeling that you wouldn't taste normal. This would be a ridiculous thing, but I mean, at the end of the day, we got to keep the queen alive, right? So we want the cracker. We'll settle for you.
Well, I guess my question now is, how do you plan on getting this cracker? Or rather, how do you want me to do it?
Well, you're going to march with us over to the cracker, and we just assert dominance over the other ants using your appendages that are, although fewer than ours, much more useful. See, we got these stubs.
Do you want me to kill these ants?
Whatever you got to do to get the cracker.
And how are we going to get the cracker back to your nest?
We carry it all together.
Me too.
You can, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you seem powerful. I've seen. Hey, that you had that big sandwich in your hand.
It was a normal sandwich.
I mean, that was more than any of us could lift.
And I was big. I
don't see how this makes a difference.
I could carry it in my hands because I was a normal size. How do you expect a guy this big to carry a whole cracker?
I assume that when you shrink down, you have the same strength you had when you were big.
No.
Oh. Well, there's a cooldown on that growing you back to normal size thing. If we had known that, we could have just kept you normal size. Or shrunk you down, explained the plan, made you big, have you walk over to get the cracker, bring it back to the nest.
You guys are terrible planners.
We're ants. So, anyway, the pheromone trail, if you can smell it, goes that way.
Okay.
You know what? Before we do all that, I feel bad. Did you want to meet the guys, or like we got the queen? I mean, we brought you, down here. You might as well.
I might as well.
When in Rome, right?
Yeah, when in Ant Rome.
Yeah, when in Ant Rome.
That's the title of this.
When in Ant Rome.
All right. Well, obviously, you have to meet everybody. They have to smell you to make sure that you're an ally. So we're having this event. Obviously, we'll get everybody together, do one big group pile, and then unpile, and then you'll smell like us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that going? What do you mean, smell like you?
Well, you got to smell like us, or we won't be able to recognize you as an ally. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
What are you gonna like? Am I like? What's the?
Well,
give me like the top notes of your scent.
right. So,
What do
we
ants
smell a lot
smell
like leaves, dust, and but a nice like floral undertone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right,
All right.
wonderful. Come along, yeah, and
All right.
I'll show you around.
Let's go.
So, you guys walk over, and there's like an ant hill, and so this is the hill.
Wow, you guys built this yourselves?
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but yeah, it took a lot of us, good portion of our lifetimes to build this up.
A portion of your lifetimes? Why that long? What?
I mean, sometimes these things take days, weeks, heck, sometimes even a month. And
Wait,
at that
how-
point, you're
How old do you guys live to be?
obviously us worker guys, about 2 years. But the queen, she can live up to 30 if she's taken good care of. But
Huh.
yeah, not a great deal for us. But we just keep feeding
Yeah.
her, and she stays alive. If she dies, though, the whole place goes to shit. So
You're okay.
until we elect a new queen, and then
Do I get to meet the queen?
oh yeah, I mean you have to. It's part of the ritual,
Ritual.
right? To make you smell like us.
Oh yes.
She smells the most like us because she's all of our moms and all of our wife. So
Okay.
don't think about that twice. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. John just has like this far off look. He's still
I know.
dissociated.
What was your name?
John Doe.
John Doe. John Doe. Great to meet you. All right.
John Doe.
John Doe.
And
John Doe.
here we
John
go.
just
So oh, here she is. And you guys walk into this part of the tunnels that opens up a little bit wider, and there's this really big ant in there. Your Highness, this is John Doe. John Doe, this is Lady Antigue.
John does a very deep bow and is it's a wonder to meet you, Your Majesty.
And an honor to meet you as well, Sir John Doe.
Thank you. I know you people aren't familiar with my way, but as a follower of Soldium, I'm sworn to help in any sort of battle and fight that's righteous and merciful towards those who need it. Oh my god, you guys are ants. You guys are ants.
We sure are, and a proud bunch we are.
No matter what, despite the fact this is ants battling for a cracker, I know my god would view this as valiant and necessary and worthy of me to fight on your side. I'm honored to fight for your colony? Your colony?
Wonderful.
Is that what you guys are?
Sure.
Okay.
We don't really put a phrase to it. We're kind of a collective, a group, a hive. Colony's great too.
Well, it's a wonder. It's amazing to be able to work for you, ma'am.
And an honor to have you on our side.
And when this is done, you will make me normal again, right?
Sure, we'll have the mages get right on that as soon as we have the cracker.
You have ant mages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got ant mages, ant knights, ant rogues.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's get on with it. On with the ritual.
Right. All right, everybody, pile on in here, and the whole like colony kind of files in through the tunnels and like.
John lets out like this girlish scream.
And then you guys are all like kind of smushed up together. And then everybody kind of clears out of the tunnels. And what's your move here? You're in the Queen's chamber still.
Stand still. Be prepared. John's just kind of like standing, like arms like out at his side, just like on alert.
Wonderful.
Looks terrified. Looks like he's gonna like shit himself.
Oh my god. All right. Well. All right. The ant colony forces come back in. They're like, all right, we've got our move. Basically, because you smell like us, the opposing ants are going to want to fight you.
Okay.
Right. If you go in first, they might mistakenly think that you are just one of us, like just a regular ant. What they don't know is you have godlike power. So if you go in first and lure them in, thinking that you aren't as dangerous as you are, and then just wipe a bunch of them out first, you make a pretty good path for us to get to that cracker.
Oh, okay. Before I go in, just want to double check.
Right.
Anything off limits to
What do you
these ants? Like, are you opposed to them maybe all burning and dying?
I like this. This is a good plan.
Great.
This is a great plan.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping you would say that.
Okay, wonderful. Well, let's get on it. We're going to send you out ahead of everybody else. Remember, it's just 200 ants out of way.
Wait, like 200, like you guys are all in there's like 200 ants in a line just going that direction?
Like if you imagine 200 ants in a line going that way, that's how far away it is. Yeah, we came up with our own system of measurement. Now, the problem is if some ants are a little bit bigger, then you kind of miss it.
Wait, so...
If like some of the ants you imagine are just a little bit bigger than the other ones, you go right past it.
Give me like a standard ant size for this.
I mean, and then he just like stands like straight like across the ground. Like that.
Okay.
Just imagine that 200 times in a line that way.
That way?
Yepper. Yep.
You do not know north or west or east or south? Or...
I don't know any of those guys.
Okay. All right. I will go 200 ants that way.
Perfect.
I'll see you then.
Yeah, I'll be right up there with you.
He just has like this constant look of what the fuck is happening on his face. All right, John goes 200 ants that way.
All right, epic. Yeah, you walk that way, and there is a group of ants over there that look almost identical to the ones that you just left.
John waves like, hello, are you on my side or are you here for the cracker?
We were going to ask you the same. Are you here for the cracker? How do you know about the cracker?
I'm here for the cracker. Yes, I do. I was just told about the cracker. I just recently learned about it. I don't know as much about it as you do. Do you know what kind of cracker it is?
What kind of cracker it is? This guy. Hey, I think they lost one of their crazy ones. Hey, what's going on here?
Crazy ones. Listen, I didn't even want to do this. I'm just trying to know so I know what to look out for. And I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a nice cold glass of milk, waiting for my friends, and all of a sudden these loony ants shrunk me down, made me small, and told me to come get your cracker.
Made you small?
Made me small.
Wait a minute, were you a god before?
Yes, I was.
Oh, we could use a god on our side.
A god on your side? All these ants.
Now listen here, buddy. You already smell like them. That gives us an advantage. I won't put the attack pheromone on you yet. I'm thinking. I need my top soldier on this.
Listen, before we do it, these guys told me to get the cracker so they could make me big again. I need to be big again. I don't...
Well, we've got our own ant mages that can make you big again.
Oh, you have your own ant...
Yeah.
You guys have ant mages?
If you help us get the cracker, you can get big again. Well, listen, I have somebody who might be able to help. If we can get you to smell like us, but only a little bit, you can go back to them and say that you killed all of us, and then we can ambush them when they get to the cracker.
Hang on. So these guys want me to get the cracker, bring it back, kill you guys.
Right.
You want me to get the cracker, bring it back to you guys, and kill them.
Well, you don't have to kill anybody. You just have to smell like a little bit like us, but mostly like them. And then you walk back and you say, I just killed them, and that's why I smell like them. And then...
But they're going to notice if I don't bring back the cracker.
No, because you go tell them that you need help picking up the cracker, because it's at least a 5-ant job, if not 6. And then they come to get the cracker, and then we ambush them and take the cracker for ourselves.
How do I know you're telling the truth, that you're really going to make me big again?
What's the alternative? Wait, can you just not tell the truth?
You don't know about lying?
What?
You people are noble. What a virtue to not even know the concept of a falsehood. Wow.
I don't understand what you just said, but we can make you smell like just one of our guys, then go back over, get them to the cracker, we ambush them, end of story. I think that's a wonderful plan.
You know
do you
what?
agree?
I do agree.
All right. Let me get our smelliest guy on this. All right, Mads.
What? I don't know.
Are you French?
Oui.
That? I feel small.
That's at the no.
All right,
I'm the
Juliette.
smelliest guy.
Come on, Juliette. We need this guy to smell a little bit like an ant.
Fine. Make him smell a little bit like an ant.
All right. This is our smell professor, Juliette. And
it's an honor to meet you. I'm ready to do what is necessary.
You don't look like an ant.
I am not an ant at all. I am a human.
Is this one not an ant?
oh, he used to be a god, and now he's an ant.
I'm a human being.
Damn.
Pretty straightforward, Juliette.
Yeah.
I also am not an ant now. I just smell like one.
I'm pretty sure that you just said the same thing twice. You smell like an ant, you are an ant, straight up. That's what that means.
No, okay. Make me smell more like an ant.
And make him smell more like an ant.
I mean,
I don't know what that looks like.
he just did it. You just tackle him. That's it.
Oh.
That's the end of it.
Boom!
Oh,
Yeah.
do I smell right now?
Oh yeah, you smell like a little bit like one of us.
Hmm.
Julianne,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Great.
Okay. All right, 200 ants back. I'll be back in 200 ants, and the plan is I come back. I tell them I bring them back here, and what are we doing? We're ambushing them still?
Well, we'll ambush them. You don't have to be a part of that if you don't want to. I'm sure by the scent that you're somewhat fond of some of these guys.
I don't even. Sure. Okay. All right, I'll be back. And John goes back 200 ants.
So, how did it go? You smell a little bit like them. Did you kill them?
They're all gone. All of them.
Great. No more ants, no more competition. All right, let's get everybody over to that cracker right now.
Yes, every single person.
Every able-bodied ant, let's go. All right.
We're back 200 ants again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Ants
And
go
I don't
marching
know.
one by one.
They're-
Hurrah. Hurrah.
They're like
yes.
marching. We're like, I don't know, but I've been told. All right. Oh, John's like a great expression on his face.
all right. So you can see like a bunch of ants come up from like behind rocks and like under dust and like surround the army that you just marched in with. And a mighty battle ensues between both groups of ants. Amongst the enemy ants is Julie Ant,
Hey.
fighting for her life.
Julianne, are you?
I feel like Julianne is not a fighter, so she's probably standing off to the sideline watching the battle with John.
This is. Do we need to do anything, or do they?
No, they'll.
Do you care
They'll
that
sort it out.
like everyone you know is like fighting in this war right now? Does this concern you at all?
I'm an ant.
You are a mystery, Julianne.
All right.
Sorry. Sorry, you, John Doe.
I am John Doe.
No, I. That's what I said.
Yes.
Correct.
So wait.
Can I see that real quick? Oh, good. Okay.
Are we so I guess the cracker is your guys's now? Are the other colonies dead?
Oh, well. Smells like the battle's still going on for a while.
What do we do?
So I just sit back and watch sometimes till everything's done, and then I go sniff out the survivors.
How noble.
It's
A mage will
it
survive.
ain't much, but it's honest work.
It truly is. A mage is. Can you smell if a mage is surviving this?
I can smell anything.
Okay.
That's pretty solid.
All right.
Yeah.
And battle goes on.
Oh yeah. There's a mage or two still alive in that fray.
I smell a mage or two alive in the fray.
Oh, thank God. Please. Take me to them, Julianne. Have them make me normal. Please.
Why do you want to go home so bad?
Because I'm not an ant. And my friends...
But you smell like one. It smells like an ant to me.
I understand I may smell like an ant, but that is because you tackled me. So I smell like an ant.
Well, that's normally how the process goes.
I used to be a normal person, and I would like to be that again.
Yeah, I can still kind of smell that on you too.
I miss my friends. And I was in the middle of something when I was rudely kidnapped by this rival ant colony. I mean, unless...
Is it me? Do you just not like me?
No, Julianne. It has nothing to do with you. I didn't want to be an ant from the beginning. I never wanted to be an ant.
John Doe, we all have changes in lifestyle sometimes.
Why do you want me to stay an ant?
I hope you know I'm putting sad violin music behind this whole scene.
Because I like your smell.
My smell, but we all smell the same.
Yours is different. You still smell like a god.
Julianne, I'm honored, and I appreciate everything you've come with me to do. If there was a way for both of us to be big together, I would do it.
All I'm saying is I just can't keep raising up my mom anymore.
Yeah, I would want you to do that either. Listen, Julianne, I need to be my normal size again, but if there's a way we could maybe make you like medium size and you can come with me. I don't know if I want like a fully large in my life, but like maybe like big enough we could put you in like my pocket or like in my satchel. I'll take out. You can travel with me, but I can't. I can't stay an ant with you.
Whatever, John Doe. I'll go find one of those mages for you, and I go into the...
All right.
You gotta kill me.
I do. I know.
Just have someone have someone step on the cracker.
Holy shit.
Kill all the...
John's gonna when he gets big, he's gonna step on her.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
By accident?
Yes.
No, because actually there's a thing. Okay, so
And we
anyway.
have to at some point it has to be known that Julianne was probably a man.
True.
This is the start of John's gay crisis.
It already started when he asked for the top notes of the ant pheromone.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, Julianne goes and gets one of the mages, and then brings them back, and it's just an ant with a wizard hat on.
John just looks at this thing and is like internally like, I don't swear, but just calls for it. What the fuck is this?
Well, I'm a professional. I'm an ant mage. You want to be big or what? You've served us very well. I mean, this cracker is going to feed us for decades.
Yeah.
And in ant years, by the way, that's like a month.
Make me big, please.
Julianne's gonna shake her head and turn around like a sad Disney love interest.
Juliet, you smell sad.
I will smell sad for a while.
Okay.
Ant Mage.
Big! So he's like, you see his eyes start to glow and like power surge through his body. And then all of a sudden, there's a a really loud sound. And there is, you like look up and see like this very large metal man with like crab claws sticking out, like crawling on the ground towards the cracker. And it scoops up all of the ants and cups them, and you along with them, and it's dark.
What?
John Doe.
Juliet is in there too.
Oh. Is he big?
No, you
Oh.
guys are all cupped up. You didn't get to get big.
What?
What happened to the sun? I don't smell it. No, I do smell it.
What?
I just can't see it.
Do any of you know what?
What did you do, God?
I didn't do anything. I'm not a god.
I thought you were cool.
I'm John.
I'm John.
I'm just John.
Oh my god. Alright, well, yeah, so you guys got all scooped up, and you are, like, the light comes back on, and all of the entire ant colony is in a jar along with you, sitting on a table, and even though the glass is kind of distorting it, you can see some of those clone guys walking around, and the puppeteer.
It smells weird in here.
John does another girlish scream, and I'm thinking like Steve's scream from American Dad.
Oh my god.
Sorry, folks.
Bro can't do a girly scream or he dies.
Ugh.
No, I can't. John panics, just like runs around in a circle, looking at every angle of the glass.
Wait a
John,
minute,
you
John.
smell terrified.
You guys have no idea what these people are or what. We are in a very dire situation right now. This is serious.
Well, I understand. They're gods, but they're big ones, and you're a god, but you're a little one.
It's more than just
Oh, make
that.
him big again.
Oh, yeah! Big! And like, you get big and like break through the jar, and you crush all the ants under you. Everybody in the room turns around, and they're like, "Oh, what a pleasant surprise!" John Doe.
John is like sweating bullets. He is.
Don't worry, I'm not going to turn you into a crab again. That didn't stick.
What? Why am I here? What are?
It was, I assure you, entirely an accident, but a welcome one. We were looking for a caster orb down here, and we figured we'd start doing a couple of experiments with local wildlife so that we could track it down. And we were gonna use big ants, and he gestures to a covered cage and like lifts a blanket off of it, and there's like one very large ant in there. He's like, "Oh man!" You can still speak ant, by the way. He puts the
John
canonically.
Life still has the permanent ability to speak ant.
Yeah.
Not be shield, just ant.
Oh yeah, just ant. And they put the blanket back on. And they're gonna dig tunnels to help us.
Hang on. You didn't mean to turn me into a crab.
Oh, I meant to turn you into a crab before. I'm just not gonna do it this time.
Why did you send that weird, creepy, freaking version of me to my friends?
Oh, just to spy on them in general.
Why were you spying on them?
I just thought it might be best if we knew where they were at all times.
Why? Why know
I'm
that?
thinking about turning you into a crab again. You were a lot quieter.
No, hang on.
But I have something better. You're gonna love this.
And he has two of the clones wheeling out a robotic recreation of you.
What is this and why do you have it?
An incredible step in the evolution. See, flesh is temporary. Steel is forever.
This is the fucking machine hero from League of Legends.
All right. Cut it. We're done.
But I need more time.
And he has a couple of his clones like grab you and take you out to this room, and you're sitting in what is like basically just a present day. It's a present day like doctor waiting room, and so you're in there like sitting in a seat, and then I guess. Short version, you're sitting in that seat. Gantley gets carried in by the metal men and sat across from you. The puppeteer reveals that he has a big muscular robot just like in Gantley's shape. This was all recorded already. We did this like last session, so you're just getting the rundown. And then Gantley picks you up, casts silence, bursts through the door, and runs away. Doing like this weird serpentine shape as he's running. You don't get what that's all about. But then he dives through like a very thin crack in the wall, climbs up out of a pit, the pit that was in the middle of Pittsburgh where you were at. And then long story short, you guys are running away. You're on a boat and you are sailing off to help Hela in her land. That's the end of your ant adventure.
John needs fucking therapy.
Yeah, I'm hoping every time you do a side quest, John gets a little closer to just breaking.
John's like slowly like turning into like this state of like constant like, what the fuck?
I'm giving John PTSD.
I don't know how to